Sony, currently dominating the console market with the #1 console in the world, the Sony PlayStation. Though it wasn't always like this though. They were once even outcasts, rejected by both Nintendo and Sega. Well, they created their own path and created a legacy of success, and currently now they are the #1 in the world. How did this happen? Well, stay tuned and find out. Before we get into all that though, I feel I should talk about my own experience with Sony and the PlayStation. My first console actually was a PlayStation, all the way back in early 2000. My dad got it for me, and he had an Xbox, and I kept bothering him for a console, so he ended up giving me a PlayStation 1. I was originally going to get a Dreamcast, but then PlayStation kinda did, Wow, these sales are actually pretty good. Man, if they stay like this, we might be able to get back into the console Oh, hey Sony, is that your new PlayStation 2? Playing the PlayStation 1, I fell in love with it. My favorite game was Spyro 2 of all games. It was fantastic, and it really got me into gaming as a whole. After that, I ended up going to Nintendo and getting a GameCube, which I absolutely fell in love with. Though there was this Dragon Ball game that was out on PlayStation 2, you might know it as Tenkaichi 3, that I really wanted a PlayStation 2. So I kept begging my parents for it, but then they shocked me on Christmas of 2011 and got me a PlayStation 3 instead. Which I was just in awe, because the PlayStation 3 I was able to get was able to play PS1, 2, and 3 games. So it was a great Christmas. The PlayStation 3 is really where a lot of my nostalgia lies. Great games such as Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, a lot of those make up my entire childhood, and I just remember staying up playing those games all night with my friends online, and it was just a fantastic console. Naturally after that, I just had to get the new PlayStation once it came out. I kinda became a PlayStation fanboy. So with that, I got the PlayStation 4, and man, let me tell you, this console blew me away. Games such as Uncharted, Grand Theft Auto 5, The Last of Us, etc. There are so many good games on this console, and it just kind of stuck to me, and it obviously is stuck with a lot of other people too, as a lot of people switched over from Xbox to PlayStation, and now it is currently the #1 console. So how did Sony become such a juggernaut in the console scene? Well, originally they planned to make a console with Nintendo called, and I quote, the Nintendo PlayStation, which would have played CDs and of course Super Nintendo games. But Nintendo denied and decided to partner with Philips, but Philips eventually went and created their own console as well, titled the CDI, and well, you know what happened there.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
My boy!
Then Sony approached Sega about making a console together. Well, Sega promptly but politely denied, and said that they should even go make a console of their own, instead of partnering with them. Well, Sony kinda took that to heart, and that ended up leading to Sega's own downfall, ironically. Safe to say both Nintendo and Sega regret the decision right now. But just imagine if they did collab, we could have Mario on a PlayStation 4?
Hello! It's me, Super Mario on the PS4! Woohoo!
Heck, we could even have, like, Kratos on a Nintendo console.
Mario!
Oh shit, it's Kratos! Fuck you, Kratos!
Well, what are your thoughts about this? Please leave them down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.